All right, so now we're going to talk about doubles and mispronunciations, and only two of these are going to be important. I'll let you know which ones. First one's going to be El Cajon, and that's spelled Cajon. Cajon means box in Spanish, and it's not Cajun, which is a completely different type part of the country or different type of food where that part comes from. So there's the El Cajon Transit Center station near San Diego, and then there's El Cajon Pass, which is the McDonald's that you guys will all be passing. Next one's going to be big. That's the first of the important ones. Is going to be Big Bear. There's a Big Bear City and a Big Bear Lake. Make sure you know which one you're going to during public transportation times. It's easy to get from one to the other, but don't send your resupply box to Big Bear City if you actually meant Big Bear Lake. And more on that later. The next one's going to be Tehachapi. It is pronounced Tehachapi, not Tehachapi, which I've heard a couple of times before, but if you're local, you probably haven't heard that. Sierra is not, it's already plural without the S, so it's not Sierras, it is Sierra. Mokelumne and Tuolumne Meadows and Tuolumne Pass and Mokelumne Wilderness are often mispronounced. There is a Kennedy Meadows South, KMS, and a Kennedy Meadows North, KMN. So don't confuse the two by saying, oh, I'll meet you at KMSN or KMS North, or say something like, I'll see you at KMS South or KMN South. Anyway, don't confuse the two. There is a Yreka, and it starts with a Y, and a Eureka, which is on the coast. So don't fail to mispronounce or understand the difference between Eureka, which is a city on the coast in California, and Yreka, which is inland about 3.5 miles. And one is spelled with a Y, and the other one is Eureka. Going further north into Oregon, there is a Mazama village near Crater Lake, and it's pronounced Mazama. There's also a Mazama Lodge near Timberline Lodge, and there is the town of Mazama, which is pronounced differently than Mazama Village, is the town of Mazama. Mazama sounds like Alabama, according to Lion at Lion's Den. Okay, there are 2 Shelter Coves. Lots of people in California know Shelter Cove on the California coast. You're going to Shelter Cove Resort, which is on Odell Lake in Oregon, Central Oregon. Right near Shelter Cove in Oregon is going to be Willamette. It's looks like it's spelled Willamette, but it's actually called Willamette, and that's pronounced like damn it. And then the little town near there is called Chemolt, which again has the different pronunciation, with the last part being hyphen or pronounced harder, Chemolt. This one's really important. It's probably the most important confusion on this, so make a note of this. Snoqualmie Pass is 26 miles from Snoqualmie town. So do not send your resupply box to Snoqualmie town if you actually mean it to be on trail, which is Snoqualmie Pass. Snoqualmie town is 26 miles away. You send it there, you might as well just resupply in the town of Snoqualmie. All right. And then Methow is pronounced Met-how instead of Methau or Metho. And that's in northern Washington near Mazama, is the Methow River and the Methow Wilderness. Okay, cheers, see ya.